Hello PEA, one last communication to you before you take off for spring break. I'm going to attach to this email the latest news on the PERA bill that has been introduced. And here's just the quick details on this very bad bill. This bill would require increases in our employee contributions of 3%. It would go from 8% to 11%. That'd be phased in over 2 years, but it would start this July. It would increase employer contributions by 2%, and that would be also would begin this July, which makes our position in negotiations not good. The other thing this bill would do would be to suspend the cost of living for our current retirees for 2 years, and then when it goes back into effect, it would only be 1.25% instead of the current 1.5%. And for those of you who are active, it changes the retirement age. It will increase it to 65 years of age for retirement for our new hires, but it also impacts those currently working. And if you will be under the age of 46 by January 1st, 2020, it will impact your retirement age as well. That's new. The other thing is highest average salary will begin to be figured at the highest 7 years rather than the highest 3. That should have a pretty big impact on folks of my age that are getting close to taking the retirement step. The most dangerous thing, though, about this bill is it adds a large defined contribution plan. And this is complicated, but the simplest thing is, in a defined contribution plan, it's quite possible you could outlive your pension benefit. Never a good thing. So that's a quick summary on this bill. Again, more details will be in the email. So what can you do about it? I know we're going into spring break, but here's some ideas. That bill will be heard for its first time in the Senate Finance Committee on Tuesday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it would be great if you have the chance to go down. The testimony will start at 2 o'clock, though there are a couple of bills in front of it, so it might be on into the later afternoon when this bill is heard. If you do go, wear red. We're going to, that's another thing that we're going to do from here on out. Wear red on Tuesdays. Red for education. Red for we're ready. We're fed up. Are you fed up? I'm fed up. It seems like at the same time that we are fighting for our financial sustainability to stay in this profession because our state doesn't fund public education like it should, we're fighting for the safety of our children and ourselves related to gun violence, and now we're going to be fighting for our pension. Teachers in states across the Union, West Virginia, Kentucky, Arizona, Kansas, are fed up, and it's time to act. So, if you can, go on down to Denver to the Capitol on Tuesday at 2 o'clock in red. Wear red on Tuesdays from here on out. And then a couple other things. CEA is going to be, instead of having lobby days on particular Wednesdays, we're going to go to having lobby days every Tuesday through Friday from here till the end of the session. And so if you would be interested in going down for a lobby day on any day that's convenient for you, same rules apply. PEA will take care of your sub. You would arrive at the CEA building at 8 o'clock for a training and then go over and talk directly to our legislators related to issues around PERA. And then you've probably been getting a barrage of emails from CEA. Please pay attention to those and use the links at the bottom. They're very easy to communicate to our elected leaders. And also share your opinions about this on social media with the hashtag #ProtectPERA. And let's broaden this discussion and get our community engaged in this discussion. And another thing you can do, if you don't want to head down to Denver, our Senator John Kafalas will be holding a town hall this Saturday, March 10th at 10 o'clock in the morning at the Council Tree Library. So to go over there and talk to Senator Kafalas about your views on this issue would be a very positive thing as well. And that's what I have for you. I'm wishing you a restful break. Take the time that you need, but remember, we've got to come back strong. And if you do have time over break to devote to this issue, please send a few quick emails to our legislators and consider taking a lobby day, once again, any day, Tuesday through Friday from now until the end of the legislative session. I wish you peace. Take care.